This bend in the river has a deeply rooted native culture.
This water, this land, this bluff have been sacred to the belonging to Dakota Nation for many hundreds of years. At the foot of this sacred bluff, we built our village. One of our last great chiefs was Shah. The people chose as his emblem a swan's wings stained scarlet, and he became known as Chief Red Wing. The town of Red Wing takes its name from his heritage.
The first white settlers were missionaries who built homes in 1837. They came to Christianize the 300-plus residents of this river bend. They built relationships, but had few conversions. Within 20 years, the flood of white settlers forced the native Dakotans from their homes. Through unfair treaties, they were sent away to South Dakota or Nebraska before eventually returning to settle near Red Wing on Prairie Island. One of Red Wing's first European families was the Densmores. Their sons, Ben and Dan, grew up in Red Wing, then fought in the Civil War. Together, they led one of the first colored divisions of the U.S. Army. After the war, they came back and built the Red Wing Ironworks business and raised their families on the banks of the river. Benjamin Densmore's oldest child became Red Wing's song catcher.
Good night, little Fanny. Hey, little one. It's late. You should be in... Oh. It looks like our neighbors on the island are having a wedding ceremony.
Gee, can I go to their ceremony?
No. Their wedding ceremonies are very sacred and spiritual elements of their culture, of their people.
They sure look like a lot of fun.
Yes, I've seen them up sometimes celebrating for nights.
Wow.
But not you. It's late, honey. Off to bed. Night, little Fanny.
Night, Dad.
Frances Densmore left Red Wing to earn a college degree in music education. She came back immediately, spellbound with the native cultures. With little scientific training, Frances and her sister Margaret spent the next 40 years crisscrossing the continent, gathering one of the most extensive collections of Native American songs, traditions, and photos ever organized. These self-made ethnomusicologists sensed an urgency to capture this native culture before a tide of American progress helped to disintegrate it. Margaret would set up camp with over 50 pounds of modern recording and photography equipment. Frances worked to get subjects ready for the recordings and photos.
Francis, we're ready for sound and picture.
Well, he's not ready. Chief Red Cloud, this machine does not take your spirit. The great white chiefs in Washington will pay you for song.
Ja, we told Hela Chisnero.
Margaret is just not agreeing.
Show him a picture of Chief Wabasha.
Wabasha?
Yes, this is Great Chief Wabasha. He knows this machine is our friend. It does not take anything. It makes you great chief to last many, many generations. Like picture onto paper, photograph. Like voice onto disc, gramophone. Listen to Chief Wabasha.
Code number 1.
Ja na żywo Hela Chisny.
No take spirit with gramophone.
You're safe with us.
Pick two.
Yes, thank you. I will take your picture.
Regarded as a national treasure, the Densmore Cylinder Collection at the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C. is made up of over 2,500 delicate wax recordings, books, and photos. In 2004, Densmore's recording collection was honored as one of the first 100 sounds gathered for the U.S. Registry of Historic Sounds. Frances Densmore received many honorary anthropological degrees, but more fulfilling to her, she also became an honorary member of many tribes. Frances and her sister Margaret recognized what a white America could not understand.
What scenes of departed glory.
What dignity and pride of race.
The local Dakota Nation of Prairie Island thrives today as the biggest employer in the county with the ever-expanding Treasure Island Resort and Casino.